Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Sony soundbars.
Starting at number 5.
Sony HTX 8500. The HTX 8500 was released in 2019 but is still worth considering. Mainly because it simulates 7.1.2 surround sound and supports Dolby Atmos and DTS-X via either single HDMI input or the eARC feature of the HDMI output. Build quality is solid, the bundled remote control is a simple affair, and Bluetooth 5.0 makes it easy to send music to your soundbar. On the downside, the lack of a display is disappointing. Sound quality is a mixed bag too. There's no denying that the HTX 8500 is a huge sonic improvement over most flat-screen TVs in terms of cinematic weight and spaciousness, but the bass from the dual subwoofer can overpower the mid-range, resulting in slightly muffled dialogue.
Coming at number 4.
Sony HTG 700. The HTG 700 isn't the smallest soundbar, but it is big on sound and value, and it comes with a wireless subwoofer, HDMI input and support for both Dolby Atmos and DTS-X. Sony's vertical surround engine and S-Force Pro front surround technologies combine to produce a convincing Dolby Atmos soundscape, while a chunky subwoofer adds plenty of heft to big explosions. Sonos' ARC delivers an even more convincing Atmos experience, but it is twice the price. The things in the against column here are a slight lack of crispness, the absence of music streaming features and the lack of voice control. But if you are after a dedicated piece of home cinema kit on a budget, the powerful sounding HTG 700 Sony soundbar produces a cinematic performance without breaking the bank.
At number 3.
Sony HTA-3000. The A3000 is the smallest, cheapest model in the HTA series. You can see the two pricier models further up this list. It still has Dolby Atmos, but a few corners have been cut. There are no upward-firing drivers or additional HDMI inputs. It shares the same design DNA as its more premium range mates, namely a smooth black plastic build with subtle copper accents. There's a selection of capacitive touch buttons for power, input, streaming, Bluetooth and volume control, as well as a remote control, of course, so you don't have to get off the sofa to operate these functions.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony HTA 5000. It doesn't have the wow factor of Sony's What Hi-Fi? Award-winning A7000 soundbar, above, but the A5000 Dolby Atmos soundbar is still a more substantial sonic performer than much of the competition. It has a lot to offer, including an HDMI 2.1 pass-through socket for gamers, a chunky little remote and excellent wireless connectivity, Bluetooth 5.0, AirPlay 2, Chromecast and Spotify Connect. Sound is rich and well presented, growing in scale to a suitably epic room-filling sound. We find that the A5000 is excellent at digging out fine detail, even if the pricier A7000 does a much better job at projecting overhead height effects such as helicopters. As a single-box sound solution, the Sony HTA 5000 is impressive and represents good value for money. That said, its underwhelming height drivers leave it lagging in direct comparison with class leaders such as the Sonos ARC.
And number 1.
Sony HTA 7000. You get 7.1.2 channels, including 2 upfiring speakers and a dual subwoofer, plus support for a wide range of audio formats including Dolby Atmos, in both the Digital Plus and True HD formats, DTS-X, LPCM, high-res wireless audio and Sony 360 reality audio. The HTA 7000 is packed with streaming smarts too. Spotify Connect, Apple AirPlay 2 and Google Chromecast are all on board, along with support for Amazon Alexa, Apple HomeKit and Google Home. Already own a newer Bravia TV? You will find that this premium soundbar offers excellent integration. In terms of height and precision, the performance is similar to that of the Sonos ARC, but the width of the soundstage and its forward projection is more convincing. There is no lack of musicality, detail, or power, all of which are expertly controlled.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.